Hi, I'm Vivi from Viva Paws Training and Behavior. Do you have a dog that pulls on leash when you're walking? If you do, because I have two of them, even though they're small dogs, Milo and Finn here, they are both very highly prey driven, so when we're walking they just want to go forward. So whether you have a large or a small dog, it's always good to know how to have better control over your dog and how to hold the leash better. And I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Let's see. So if you have a harness like we have here on Milo, a front clip harness like this one, what you want to do is you clip the harness on the front, and if you take the leash, he's already ready to walk here. If you take the leash and you make a loop on it like this, kind of fold it in half and make a loop, and if you put that over your index finger, you can either put it over your index finger or your thumb. I personally prefer the index finger, whichever you prefer. Put it over like this, and then take the handle of the leash and put that, hang on a minute, Milo, and put the handle over your thumb. If you then close your fingers like this, you're actually making a lock on your leash, so that your dog can't really pull very well. So let's see how that works while we're walking. Come on, Milo. So now if your dog is pulling, you have a good grip, especially if you have a large dog that pulls a lot or is reactive or aggressive. You have a good grip on your leash. It gives you a lock right there. If the dog was pulling forward right now, what you want to be doing is always keep as a rule of thumb, keep your leash hand by your waist, close to your body, instead of having your leash out here and your dog is pulling you that way. You want to keep the leash hand close to your waist like this, so that no matter how much he pulls, you're still keeping your hand right there. And so then if you do have a large dog and he suddenly starts to lunge forward and you're having trouble holding him, you can always put your other hand on here to kind of give it an extra hold, so you're holding back that way. And if you're keeping your arms and your hand close to your body, that way you have a much better control than if your hand and arms were out here where he has by the gravity, he's able to pull you forward. Here you're able to hold back. It's a little bit hard to demonstrate on a small dog like I have, but once again, just to recap with the leash, hold it in a loop. Oops. Hold it in a loop like this. Put your index finger over it. Take the other half. Oops, sorry, this way. Take the handle and put it over your thumb. And when you close your hands around it, it gives a lock. You can see me trying to pull here, and it can't really go anywhere. So that's a very good way of walking with your dog who's reactive or a strong puller on a leash. I hope you found this useful. Again, you can read all about our services on www.vivapaws.com.